Good evening, lads. Good evening, dweebs. And welcome to what will certainly be the greatest example of magic the pubing that has ever been pubed in all of the pubes. Oh boys. Absolute guarantees. So I remember playing this guy with I think the Myco Tyrant deck before it was good. Or before it was better, at least. I would say that it's good. And I got smashed. But now that I'm Boobalax, I fully expect this guy to get unbelievably quacked, Lance. But we will have to see. It is the nature of all things. But if I was back in a man, having played no bit of Magiques at this stage, I would say that it's gonna be GG's XD in my favor, boys. GG's XD all around, and nobody will end up dead of AIDS except me. And possibly your mum's bills. But we'll see. We shall see, lads, who emerges with the biggest pubes in all of Lower Quack Dust's porno history, or something. Or something, boys. But today's stream, for those of you who are watching on demand, I suppose, considering it's too early for anyone to be here, the plan is the plan that has been planned for the last few days of a plan. Which is, boys, which is, lads, a game of Boobalax for the memes, and then Myco Tyrant tweaking until it's even 8. And then, boys, time for some GG's XD, as I'm sure everybody will agree. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. 6 mana is good numbers of mana, boys. Because next turn we got all of the shit. All of the shit, which is good shit, boys. Boys, it's all of the good shit. I don't know what he's oopsing about. But people do like to say oops, boys. It is the nature of all things. It is the nature of all of Magiques. Yeah, I don't know what he said oops about, but we'll certainly see if we can't get AIDS from it anyway. Boys.
Greetings, Nats.
Like, there wasn't a miss sequence or anything. It was just a bit of AIDS, boys.
I hope you miss this.
Or did he pay the 1? No, he had a land. I see. He had a land. He could have paid the 1, but instead he caught a little bit of AIDS. Boys, we figured it all out. We shattered the matter again, lads. And it was a wonderful thing. Boys, GG. Just make sure the thing is working. Bubs, that's my voice. Lance, that is my voice, and I do indeed have a beautiful spot of age. And we're cracking him into, boys. It was nice. I am very good at Magiques. I am very good at Magiques, Lance. I've won up to 4 games of this shit in all of my days. And, boys, those days keep getting more and more AIDS. But-a-doos or something. Burn down the AIDS. Pretty good AIDS, boys. So how good do you think my prediction was on how this game would pan out? 100%? 90%? 150%, boys? Am I not the greatest at a game of Brawl that ever did see a game of age, boys? I do believe that we have 8 land. I do believe AIDS has been achieved. I do believe that a bucket of age has been edified, boys. Lance, slap it up on the tubes. Hello and welcome to another game of Magic Duels. As you can see, this deck worked perfect against a deck that is not really equipped to beat it. Okay, sweet! So you remember this game, right boys? Remember this game. Remember this game, boys. But remember yesterday's game where I got obliterated by this? Well, now you don't have to, because I am once again the greatest in all of Magic. M. Lemon says, did you see the Land CGB planning retirement after making $1 million in YouTube revenue in the last year? There's no way he made $1 million in a year. He might have $1 million. There's no way 50,000 views a day can yield $1 million at the end of the year. Everybody must be a millionaire from this shit then. Well, I mean, I never saw the video. I never heard of it. But $1 million beans? I think you gotta... I mean... No, it couldn't be. He showed what he earned. And he earned 150 grand plus. There's no way he's earning 10 times in a year what he did 2 years ago. I mean, fully, I expect he's got $1 million in the bank. But don't we all, boys? Don't we all? Would you guys resent me if I was a secret millionaire? Would you, boys? Would the tips dry up if I had $1 million beans in the bank? Of course they wouldn't. You just heard the lad CGB is a millionaire, and you're still gonna give him a bucket of shit or something. Because why wouldn't you, boys? It's all fair. It's all fair in a game of Magic. Maybe he was counting whiz-bang money. Well, he said he's getting an extra truck because the amount of money they gave him. An extra truck does not equal 1 million beans. Surely, boys. I mean, we could look into it if it's something that excites you. But surely not $1 million in 1 year. $1 million beans from playing shit Magic Arena. I don't know, boys. I mean, I do know because I know all things. And if I was banking on Magic, I would say that like I said, $1 million in the bank. Yeah, I think he has. $1 million in a year, boys. That means he's got like 6 million in the bank. That seems a lot, boys. That seems like a lot of Magic. And I don't know about you. It might be too much Magic. I don't know about you, boys, but it sounds like too much Magic. Alright, when are we going to try and kill something? When are we going to try and slap a man on the balls? Or is the whole deck just going to be 1 mana dildos? I do suspect there is many a dildo in a Narset deck, but we'll see what we get, boys. We shall see. Monastery, mother chode. Okay. I actually think trying to kill the monastery bitch is better. No, I don't want to rub my balls. We'll see. Okay, boys, good draws, good draws. That's why we don't rub our balls all day long with our balls in the air, isn't it now? So I don't think we need this. Ditch 2 lands. That seems a bit optimistic. I can't use this, I don't think. I think that'll kill me. Wash away's pretty good, boys. I can't lie about that, AIDS. I can't lie about that, balls, lads. Right, what are we doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This guy's got 1 mana, probably wash away, so I don't want to walk into that. If I play this for 3, and then this for 3, I think I still have enough number wangs to cover my ass. I do indeed have enough number wangs, boys. I do indeed, boys. Black Napkin says the Tesla Cybertruck costs $1 million beans. No, it doesn't, Lance. Cybertruck is like 60 bags. Cybertruck is easy quacks. Easy quack. So what does this do? Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, make a spunk. Okay, boys. I mean, this could kill me. Maybe I should have tried to kill that instead. Alright, treasure pubes. Alright, fuck it. We'll just have to try our best. We'll have to see, boys, but I don't think this is gonna work out. We might have to get it AIDS or something. He has had it with standard. Oh, basically calling it with AIDS. Boys, I don't know about anybody except me, because I'm the best. But for sure, everybody gets burnt out with Majiks. Except, like I said, except me. I love Majiks, but if I had to play a different deck every day and pretend that we were cracking the Maestro, boys, surely I would have died of AIDS by now. Surely. I don't think he'll... I mean, I don't know what he's doing, obviously. I don't know him anymore. But if I were to guess, boys, I would say... Alright, we're going to go triple blocks. I think that's probably wrong. Right, triple blocks means he could just kill one. He's got to cast a spell then, if we do it this way. He can't do nothing, and that's good AIDS, boys. Yep, that's fine by me. Fine by me, Lance. Hopefully we get a removal boy. Nope. So this is wash away. There's no way that it isn't. But am I in a position to be able to do anything else, boys? I think not. I think this is it. Okay, boys. Slap it up on the 8s. Boys, just when we thought it was all AIDS, I was very good at Majiks. Maybe. Well, we got rid of the boys. That's the best I could do. Check out these tits, boys. They are very good, lads. They were pretty good baps. Chandra. Okay, boys. So I think I'm actually going to work towards a midnight clock than have Bubbles. Right, Bubbles is just going to get countered and I'm going to die. So I think it's just prudent to do these memes. Although if he has a bounce spell, then I'm also going to die. But we'll see. So remind everybody in a few minutes, like 25 or half an hour, Mr. Lehman of Lehman Brothers, I presume. If anybody wants to see in the old well, I'm just leaving. Time wank. This thing goes ultimate. Yeah, I died, lads. It's fine, boys. That was a good game of Magic, though, sort of. But in the end, he did quack me with a good quackage. Yeah, and we'll see, because I don't think any man is making $1 million. But you know, maybe you're right, because why would you retire on $1 million? That's not really retirement money. He's, how old is he? 45, 46? Maybe older than that. What the fuck is up with these ads? I've seen like 3 ads now. Oh, boys. I mean, I'm not a huge fan. I'm not a huge fan of playing 5-color raids. But if I were to play 5-color raids, boys, it would be with one of these. So let's see how we get on. Maybe I should have just played him as a regular dude. I don't want spunk bagler. He's getting spunk baglered, boys. We don't have a doodle-a-bubble-a-doodles about this, aids. Boys, I don't know about you. Yeah, we can have a look. He says, I'm retiring someday. Okay, so he's not giving it up. Like, if you are making so much money that you are a memer, I truly don't know why you wouldn't just say everything's classic magic, boys. I don't know why you wouldn't just say everything's wonderful and just carry on, like, phoning it in. It's not like he puts in any effort other than showing up. You know, showing up is quite a big deal, I suppose, boys. So, how much does this cost? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we got better hold up wank away just in case, slanch. Just in case. So I've gone back. I haven't actually got much extra bonus mana, which isn't great. Don't think I need that slag. Alright, Bubbles next turn. Should be a bit of a meme, boys. They don't play counter spells, do they? Boys? Alright, well that guy's getting quacked. I mean, it's not working out too poorly for the boy, is it? So what does this do? Creatures you control have vigilance and surveil something. Okay. So I'm like, if he's got an answer to Bubs, I don't think I'm ahead. And think about that, boys. I had a Ragavan ready to go. And still, 5-color dump every AIDS is capable of being a memer, lads. Yeah, look at this. Just play every card as it's drawn. Easy shit. Easy. This is why 5 colors is reserved entirely for virgins. Entirely for the virgin community, boys. I love it, though. It makes Magic so much more fun if you've got 8s, boys. So which one of these bitches have to eat 8s?
My magnificence.
I don't know. I'm just going to plus it. We'll see what fucking stupid stink shit he's got on top of his ass. Some old bollocks.
You came here with a plan.
So this guy can't block. Whenever this is dealt damage, fuck it. Alright. Alright, boys. He named the video I'm retiring, so it's just clickbait. Well, I mean, that is the area we are reaching, boys. So what does this do? Until your next turn, you may play that card. Okay, I guess it's GG's XD, boys. If I can actually cast it, which I don't know that I can. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I might not be able to, boys. I think he's using the term loosely, says Mr. Lemon. Retiring from YouTubing as opposed to everything. Mm-hmm. Okay, boys. I'm not gonna have 10 mana. I should have taken the Chandra. Never mind. Never mind, boys. I guess it will be GG's XLEs all day long.
I would show you mercy.
Oh man, that's not good.
Is an easy thing to waste.
Or is it, boys? Or is it, boys? So, what do we got here? A load of old shit. What can I sacrifice? Nothing. What's the ability? Legendary creatures get a load of shit. Okay, boys. Oh, my days. Don't need him having one of those. Heuristic study. I mean, I can handle it. I'll leave it. Anything else, boys? I don't think so. I don't think so, boys. Can we look at his channel and see total view count? Alright, let's see. Yeah, but the question is, I think Mr. Lehman said he made $1 million in a year. And I just can't see that that's possible. I can't see that it's possible, boys. Primarily because if you remember his video where he says how much money he makes, he made like 150 G's. Oh, boys. 150 G's. So this comes back, but I don't think I can do anything.
Your arrogance will be your folly.
Okay, boys. How are we gonna crank out these meters? So pay the ward, but not the study. Let's have a look, boys. It's this, is it? About 116 million views, boys. That doesn't sound like it adds up to $1 million a year. But you never know. That's a good top deck, isn't it, boys? If you got a small deck, you got a small deck. It's not a bad top deck, boys. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, boys. That's pretty good 8s. Destroy all non-dragons. We'll pay the whole wand. this lad out on the field for the memes. So I actually think killing Liliana is better, right? Although, let's see. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses a life. Nah, I think that's... I want to use the key, that's why.
Fine. I know when I'm not wanted.
We'll see, boys. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm miles away from a Bubs. Although one land and a key is Bubs. So I guess we'll see, boys. One land and a key, you see? So you can have a couple of shits, we got a blocker and then some aids. We'll see how it goes, boys. We'll see how it goes, lads. So someone watched the video. I mean, it's up to you what you do. But if it's me, boys. I mean, none of it really adds up. He said he's not actually retiring. I don't think he's retiring on $1 million, and I also don't think he's. I also don't think $1 million is enough. But I guess we'll see, boys. Look how hard that game was. And I'm not someone who's going to say... boyish.
Dr. Cheeks, you are missing the robust retro content of Phil reacting to his Dark Souls playthrough.
Des, I'm not missing anything. We live in an era of recordability. 2-for-1 special, boyish!
Dr. Cheeks, you are missing the robust retro content of Phil reacting to his Dark Souls playthrough.
Yeah, I'll watch it back, perhaps. But Phil is fucking awful. Like, I mention that every now and again. The lies, the scams, the self-pitying bullshit, the full asylum dipshit fan base, the stupid chat, the hyper-obese wife, the bank leaks, the gacha addiction, all that stuff is interesting. But Phil, as a streamer, might be the absolute worst on all of YouTube. The only thing interesting will be to see if he uses any homophobic slurs and then goes, guys, I was only 33 years old at the time. I didn't know I couldn't say words that even Cheeks isn't going to say here for risk of demonetizing his own channel. I didn't know I couldn't do this and that, boys. It was always classic memes. And in the interim, just do this every 10 seconds. Fuck the literal shits of a content creator. The literal shit, boys. But I might watch it. Especially if there is a... I should have cast this, actually. That was a mistake. Especially, boys, if there is a restream. If there's a restream, I might be in the market for some memes, boys. But if there ain't, then... I don't know if... Oh, is it a land destruction deck? Is that what we're looking at, boys? Or is he just wondering if I've got counterspell? I think that is what he was worried about, boys. But worry about this, son. Maybe. I could get mana tithed. I got mana tithed out of my boots yesterday, boys. Out of my boots! You remember that? Mana tithed silly. On the same card every game. Unbelievable scenes. Black Napkin says, I don't know if you remember about a week ago, I was asking who this guy Phil is. Well, I found him and could only stand about 2 minutes. He is a totally annoying, toxic fuck. He is. He is the... I mean, that's all I can say. He's the shits. He is the literal shits, boys. But for someone who is not already, like, fully immersed in the DSP culture, I will say the amount of unique aids that surrounds that man is what keeps me involved in trying to understand. We're not in a golden era like we were, where there were bank leaks and stuff, but him just lying every day when you really know who he is still something to see, boys. It's still something to see. And I will freely admit it's a waste of any man's time, especially mine, as a multifaceted, talented lad of the boys. But, boys, I mean, of all the things in all of the world, Phil Bobinos might just be the craziest lad who ever done did a game of Magic. But I mean, it won't ensnare everybody. 99.9% of intelligent people would see Phil and be like, ha, look at this fucking embarrassing cunt. Well, let me do something else with my time. And that is the smart extraction point to that whole thing. But for me, I got lost in it, boys. I guess I had enough time. I'll tell you the genesis of it was I watched him play Call of Duty, and exactly like you would imagine, every single minute was lag. This is bullshit. I was blocking. I shot that guy. Diddly dee. And I couldn't believe he was real. I just thought, no way. It was every time he got shot, someone played a duck sound. So it was like, brr, quack. And I thought, I respond to such childish aids. And I thought to myself, boys, I can handle a bit of that shit. I can handle a bit of that childish bollocks. But I just genuinely couldn't believe he was real. And then after I was like, all right, I can watch another clip of him being shot at this, because it is good. It is good content seeing him get shot and find an excuse every time. And I don't just mean, once in a while you'll be like, I was behind that door when I got shot. Every time. To listen to him sincerely, boys, you would think without a shadow of an AIDS, he was the greatest Call of Duty player who ever lived. Nobody ever shot him without some kind of scam. Without lag, the game screwed him, the controller was busted, people were cheating, the game's just balls. He has never been shot in Call of Duty fairly. Shroud couldn't hit him if Phil was blind. That's how good he is. And that kind of narcissistic insanity pervades everything he does. Everything. And it, like I say, if you've got enough time to waste, maybe the whole Philbo universe will appeal to you. But otherwise, if you are normal, you would look at him and say, okay, he is just a fucking gross blob. The end. I'm off. I'm off to do anything else in this world. But still, boys, I was the one who had AIDS. I was the one with AIDS in the end. He should have sacrificed his one ring, surely, boys. But then we sort of gave up on Magic a little while ago, because now I'm cracking Demeter. Lance. So that's the story of Phil to me. I just watched clip videos for a long time. I couldn't believe he was real. And then once I found out that restreamers existed, I was like, this is kind of interesting. And then when Piece of Peace started restreaming all the time, I was like, Piece of Peace is my lad. Boys, I am absolutely gonna be cracking the meter to support that man as much as a man could be supported. And that's just by leaving a thumbs up. Okay, boys, those are all good spells. We'll see what he wants to get rid of, though, won't we, boys? We'll see what he thinks is the big risk. Sunbirds and Insight are the two. Okay. We'll see then, boys. What in the babadoodles? What a skibbity doodles. He didn't render on my screen is pretty good classic memes, boys. Oh, I could only do that on his bollocks. Well, I don't really need bubbles. At the moment, anyway. Oh no! Ristic Study's got AIDS. It's rare that I have any enchantments, boys. But I am certain it will work out. Classic Rosario Donald's anus. Classic. Boys. Slap it up on the tubes. Slap it up on the tubes, Lynch! I am extremely good at my tubes. GG's XDs. All around. All around, boys. So, also, the reason why I don't go fully into Philbo is because the asylum that surrounds him is worse than him. Like false DMCA claims on channels, doxing, people who support Phil infiltrate discords of other detractors and leave child porn in there. It's really beyond anything I want to be close to. Like, when you hear about that, you're like, oof, boy, that's too far. He's got so many pedophile fans. It's insane. Insane, boy. For a man who's got 15 regular fans, for 5 of them to have been caught talking about raping people or harassing porn stars non-stop. And then you got these Kiwi Farm psychos as well. I wouldn't recommend ever speaking in that man's chat. Even if you just want to say, Phil, you're a fat bastard and you're a liar. Never. Don't ever get close to it. I wouldn't even talk in detractor chats, boys. It's just too risky that you're going to end up with AIDS. Far too risky. Lads. But it is funny watching him get shot in Call of Duty and pretend he never. Anyway, what are we doing here? So, boys, thinking about this on the toilet, I thought to myself, how do I often end up losing games? It's because I get out mana stripped pretty significantly. And then I thought to myself, okay, boys, if that's the case, maybe I should ditch some of the 3 mana stuff that doesn't necessarily do anything and replace it with the usual 4 bag of 2 mana ramps and maybe a bit of 3 mana ramps. You know what I mean, boys? We'll give that a try, because for this to have any benefit from 2 spells, you need 5. You don't want it to be 6. You don't want to play this on 3 and then this on 3. It's too much manage, boys. You want to bang this on I guess 5 and then play something else that costs 2, or have something that's already a permanent on the field. And then you might even be able to get this on turn 3 and then trigger this. You know what I'm saying, boys? I hope you do, because if you don't, I might end up with AIDS. So, that means anything above 2 that does these kind of abilities is gonna go in the 8s, boys. Black Market makes mana so it can stay. Discerning Taste, gone. I think Feldstinger might be gone, boys. I don't think I need it. So I think that's gone as well. Grim Tutor, I think the tutors have proven to be pretty solid in this deck, boys. 3 mana removalage. Have I got the 2 mana new Sex Bomb? Bit of Triumph. It is there. I think I could probably get something better than this. But killing Planeswalkers is important. But we'll sheesh. That's a land. That is also a land. I'm not sold on this, but it's good. That's ramp and puts permanence in the grave, so fine. Old Pube Stain is alright. That's good. Removal is important, boys. Again, this is fine. I don't know about Ravenous Chooch anymore. Yawgmoth still hasn't been able to do anything. I don't know about this, though. Turtle is always great. That's fine. Parallel Lives turned out to be good. That's good. This is good. Blowing up all the boys is good if I don't go first. Spider Spawner is fine, and all of this shit is good. So I could still make some changes, because 3 cards is not really that much of a difference, is it, boys? 3 cards is not really that much of a difference. So I was thinking, if the deck wants to be better, you could just bang in a Liliana, you know, and then if your boys get killed, you find a way of drawing your way out of some shit, and it's just good. But what would I play else? I'm going to take the Choops out, I think. I don't know. I mean, I don't get anything out of the grave. So if this gets milled, it's just a creature. But killing people is very important. But at 4 mana, is that what it means, boys? There says, but how many streamers do you know can hide in a bathroom for literally 15 minutes per every Warzone to win one? It's true, boys. Phil will sit in a toilet for 15 minutes during Warzone. And that's just good streamage. I don't want to hear any more bad mouth about that guy. He's the greatest. He's the best, boys. Alright. Stitcher Supplier. Vessel is good, because you can use this whenever you want. That was good. That's fine. I think that's good. That's fine. Of course, these are all fine. There might be one too many mulchy things, or maybe I'm going the wrong way. I'll be honest here, boys. When you're doing something as, I guess, refined as trying to mill yourself, it does help to know every card in the world. So we should really ask Alias 8s. But I feel like her answer will be just rule 0 it, boys. Just do a rule 0, and then if your opponent has 8s, then just literally play a spell for a mana. And if the rest of the table complain, start crying and say you're on your period. And I don't know about you, boys, but I just can't see how that wouldn't get you out of the jam. Alright. 3 mana creatures that make or produce mana. Not produce mana, but get lands. Okay, so there's a 2 mana thing. Actually, the 2 mana card is fucking useless. I was thinking of Rampant Growth, but it's rubbish. It's rubbish if it gets milled, and it's rubbish. It's rubbish if you draw it after turn 2. So I think we're just gonna plop the usual. That guy's not bad, boys. It does both of the things that I want. But it is killed very easily. I suppose I could use 3 mana. Because the games can go on a bit. So replicate and ring maybe, because when that goes off it really goes off. Boys. I mean, I've always been a huge fan of YouTube, boys. But this ad business is getting a bit AIDS. It's again set to off. And I've seen 3 ads, and I don't know how long the stream has been on. 45 minutes. I don't know, boys. It's making me look like a bit of a slag. What else? What else would really fit the deck, boys? It's mana based. At the moment, I need more mana than I have when we get going. Because if a man is outstripping me, and he's cast in, especially mono green, say. Like, mono green is a shit deck. But let's say they turn 1 elf, turn 2 shit, turn 3... what's the 6/6? Elder Gargle Bollocks. What am I going to do? I can't block it, because these things don't block. Unless I draw a removal, I'm just going to get rampaged. There's no in and out. And then if all my blow-ups are 6 mana-ish, I'm gonna get a good quacking, boys. So what makes the most mana? What creature can put a land on the field? There's quite a few, to be honest. It wouldn't be black. I don't know what we're looking at there, boys. Sacrifice this, put D onto the field. I don't know. I mean, it's pretty good. It does trigger this thing. Dawn Treader Elk, though. Dawn Treader Elk. It's not the kind of card that you would say can change a Brawl outlook. You know what I mean, boys? But is it better than this, then? Do I actually need this? Probably. When this enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library, reveal a creature or land from among them, put it in the top of your library, put the rest on the bottom. Alright, both those things are not right. Elvish Rejuvenator. Boys. When this enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library, reveal a land card from among them, put them into your hand. Nope. So the Rejuvenator is the one that's possibly doing a bit of the memes, boys. When this enters the battlefield, mill 3 cards, return a land from your grave to your hand. That's not awful, because you get to mill as well, which is what we are planning on doing, boys. Raptor, Fertilid. Remove a 1/1 counter from Fertilid. Target player gets a land. But it's 3 mana. That's not... I think that's too high. Provisioner, pretty good. But it doesn't get me any land. Stomper's not bad. Is that what I want? Does it do anything? When this enters... No. Alright, we're in the big numbers now. They better really earn their shit. Whenever Hiveheart Shaman attacks, search your library for a basic land that doesn't share a land type with their balls. That's too much words, boys. Alright, I'm going to bang one of these idiots in. I know I was saying I needed a 2 or 3, but fuck it. I mean, that does a lot, considering what this deck does. I think it might be Cavalier. But I feel like this was originally in, and the fact that it's not in now might be because it's age. Whenever you cast a creature spell, choose one. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. That's pretty great. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. Put a land from among them onto the field. That is also excellent, boys. That is also a lot of excellent aids. And, I mean, I think I have quite a few creatures. Okay, if I were to play this, then what would I take out? Ravenous Tubes, but Ravenous Tubes seems a little better. Alright, just for this game, we'll play these 2 beefsters and no tubes. Okay, boys. Oh my days, another ad has gone off, boys. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, boys. You have to believe me. I want your direct cash. I'm not interested in ad revenue. I mean, it'll send me insane to chase the ad aids, boys. I need you to take extra shifts at whatever job you do and set up a 401k in my name. And then we can shatter the meta all day, boys. Alright. I mean, it's got cards. That's all I can say about it, boys. We got cards, and we got aids. So, Signet. Yeah. I think this is going fine, boys. I think it's going fine. Shock my balls for memes. Oh my... Oh, this is another glitch that I don't like. They took the mana... Well, they didn't take. The mana symbols have stopped rendering on stupid bastards' wobbly lands. So you find... I mean, I presume this is a plains. I presume it... But what about this, boys? Like, this is great. I mean, boys, I'm just going to stay calm and say... Everybody, fuck your mum in the tits. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. I'm glad that we're all grown-ups here. But if there's one thing you know wizards are on the verge of cracking Demeter about, it's having failed wobbly boys. If wobbly boys are starting to fail, then you know this game is on its last legs. You know this game is getting close to cracking its own meta on the tits, boys. And I, for one, can only say GG. So I'm glad we've got Lils. I'm glad we've got Lils, boys. But I'm also glad we've got 8s. Okay. Okay, boys. I might take the mammoth out. I mean, somebody mentioned that it was shit a long time ago, and I always agree. I fucking hate it. But lands that do other things are usually pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 mana for the boy. What is he gonna use that 7 manas for, lads? Except having 8. Big pubes. Okay, boys. Guess that means we have to hold this, no matter what, lads. No matter what. Boys. Some boy. What does this do? Whenever a player casts a spell, if it's not their turn, they get a little bit of a pump in the balls, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 mana. I've got to have 2 open. That's fine. Okay, so I guess it comes down to, is this lad going to be able to protect his Gishath? But then even if he does, as long as he doesn't get Zatalpa, it's going to be fine. Right, boys? Of course I'm on the tubes, lads. The tubes were created for boys as good as me. So he can cast it again next turn if he has a land. And there's nothing I can do about it then. But we will have to do our best for she-boys. So, I think... yeah, there's nothing else for me to do. It's play this. It's play this. And then... hope for the best.
Loyal.
So if I take damage from this,
Shine.
as long as it's not Zatalpa, then one blow up should see me safe. One blow up should see me safe for return, boys. But if it is, I mean, that's manageable. Well, that's manageable, boys. We got 2 lads ready for blokes. 2 lads ready for blokes, and 1 lad ready for maximum corks. Which is good H. Okay. That's not very good. Because nobody's dead. Nobody's dead, and I've got a lot of 8. Okay. Okay, boys. I guess that's pretty good, penises. I guess we can use that to our advantage if we are going to talk about willies. Can't we, Lance? Land, creature. What land has to get a bit of a slap? Exile all graveyards for 2. Do I care about exiled graves? I think I probably do, but not enough to actually do anything about it. What does this do? Oh, it's the same thing. I know I could use that again down the road, but boys, we might end up with H. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana for the boy now. He's got some big thinks, apparently. Okay, boys. What do we want? Green? Well, boys, we'll see. We'll see what happens in a game of Mojiks. Reveal the top cards. We'll save this for this, I think. So, yeah, this is the thing. I try my hardest not to play generic powerhouses like this. But they're so fucking good. Look at this. Look how much of a save job this is doing for me. It's fucking incredible, boys. Hey, that's a bit of a lad. That's a bit of a lad, boys. I haven't got any lads. I just realised, boys, I haven't got any lads. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna have to get H. Like, this is the thing. I always want to replace this with something else, you know, because this goes in every deck. But it is such a bomb. When am I not gonna bomb somebody's bomb ass? Alright, we risking this thing? I'm gonna say no. You know what? Liliana is far too good. I don't care what he does. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. I thought for a second he might have Hour of Devastation or whatever that thing is called. But it's working out. Sort of. I mean, I do need some fucking lads. Now this should spiral out of control. Hey! Boys. I don't know about you, but that's the whun. Although I see Primeval Titan is lost. And Emrakul. Boys. I don't know about you, but I did catch a bit of age there. Alright. I don't even think this can damage me now.
Easy to find in war.
I think these are bigger than it. Look at that, boys. I can't even get Geshaft because I've got such a big pair of tits. Boys. Someone else says he wants new companions. Well, they are important, boys. They are very important in a game of Magic the Gathering. Oh my days. Boys, what were we just talking about? What were we just talking about that I needed to avoid so that I didn't die of AIDS? Boys, I don't even know where to begin having AIDS.
Putrid, but
Okay, well, get ready to blow up a computer, boys. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me some 3 bonus aids, I think. Well, but I think I'm sure that's fine, boys. I'm sure it's fine. Oh, Cryptolith right got lost. Okay, boys. Gibbity-boo, gibbity-doo, bubbity-dee, diddly squibs, lads. Diddly squibs. You know the drill. Slap it up on the tubes, boys. Let's slap another one on the tubes. You can blow up all non-legendaries and draw 20. That's true. That is true. But I was thinking more. Get a Westvale Abbey. Draw 5. Block this forever. Crackety matter. But I don't know how I get rid of this. I mean, obviously I don't need to now, because I would eventually just be able to chip him away and have this thing, probably. But Emrakul is gone. Baleful is gone. I don't know what other exile cards are left. Well, boys, the plus side is we don't need to do anything because I'm the best. There's a good 5-mana colorless battle that I put in everything, says someone else. I know what you mean. It's not good. It's fucking balls. If you're thinking of the when it comes into play, exile something that isn't 2 mana and then something else whenever you cast something that is 2 mana. Well, I mean, I don't know, actually. Now that I keep saying the word 2 mana, I mean, I'm 2 mana. Alright, you know what? We can have a look and see if it sounds as easy as it seems. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. So, if we hit our right lands at the right time, we'll be off. If we hit the right lands at the right time, we will be able to slap a bitch on the tubes, boys. Like, look at this. That kind of graphical effect just completely went away around this time. They were like, fuck it. We're not doing anything. Primeval Titan, you gonna do anything for that? Absolute sex bomb? No, we can't be bothered. We've all got AIDS. And I don't know about you boys, but that is disappointing to see. I don't know about you boys. It's only disappointing because we just carried on getting AIDS. It's not disappointing in any other way because who really gives a shit? Trophy Mage. Uh-oh, boys. This guy might be assembling some combos. This guy might be getting ready to assemble the eights, boys, but we do have a good answer for fucking all types of eights. 1, 2, 3 lands. Incredible scenes. Another ad. Boys, I swear I'm not doing this. Boys, I promise all of you and your grandkids and old grannies that I only want hard quality cash. All of your shitty bollocks views can get in the bin. Look how good I am at budgets, by the way. Oh, boys. 1, 2, buckle my shoe, boys. And slap a bitch on the tubes. Hello and welcome to another game of Magic Duels. I'm going to retire very soon because lots of stupid dipshits watch me crush every dweeb and edit out all of my losses. Okay, sweet! Okay, sweet, boys! Okay. Sweet. Lads, if CGB retires, then there'll be another merchant-sized hole in the community. And who's gonna fill it this time? Is it gonna be a top-quality player with true knowledge of magic? Or will it be the next guy to put on stupid twat glasses and debase himself for the memes? But you can't argue with $1 million. You can't argue with 1 million beans in the old bankaroonies, boys. I mean, I don't know if I would debase myself for years for 1 million beans, but only because I know the mental anguish that comes with it. If it was just like showing your ass, I think it'd be fine. But I know, boys. I mean, we all see it. We see MTG Jeff turn up every day with a smile on his face and a skip in his balls, and then we get this classic email of, guys, I wish I was dead. Boys, trying to crack wizards made me wish I died. And maybe I'm heartless, because I always think that it's funny, boys. Maybe I am heartless because I think it's funny. Seeing Yana Aidzari say, boys, I'm gonna crackety matter and then die of AIDS, boys, again, I don't know. It has yet to not be funny. I'm gonna play old Pubenstein instead of this. Oh my god, he just cost me the best card in all of the world. But we'll see. So ultimately, if you weren't here at the start, I think Mr. Lemon told me that CGB made $1 million last year and was retiring. And straight off the bat, I don't think either of those are true. I don't think he made $1 million. I mean, he used to run his own business, so he knows how to make a bit of cash, boys. But $1 million beans? Which? 1 million British beans? I don't know about that in a year. And like I say, in a year, because he's already said he makes 150 plus a year. I don't know how you are stretching out 150 bags into 1 million bags, unless, you know, you invested in Bitcoin, in which case it's just easy quacks. In which case, boys, it would always be easy quacks. So we're gonna kill Olivia. Is that how it works, boys? I can't say I know what I'm doing because honestly, I've never played. Hey, boys, I don't know. I mean, I didn't know what to do a minute ago, but now I know. I didn't know what to do a second ago, boys, but now I certainly have H. That might not have been right. But I don't care. Lance, I'm on the tubes, and I've got 8s. Boys, I'm on the tubes, and I've got 8s. Can Professor Peepers retire? There's a good point, Des. That man in a year made, well, he turned over $5 million plus. His boxes look like shit, so I imagine that once you do the number wangs, add for DSP levels of tax, I imagine, boys, he's got over 2 million beans bubbling up in the old Bankalovskis. And if that is the case, boys, then I think I was burden to ruden or skittly biddly gibblers or something. Boys. That's not great. So somebody gets haste. I'm going to leave this guy back. Oops. Okay, boys, once this gets cast, I think I have to Grim Tutor for a sweeper, but I do think I'm getting punched up a bit. And I've gone backwards twice. You know, by sacrificing treasures. And that's my fault, boys. That's my fault. But we'll see. So here's what I think CGB retires means. He's just going to do whatever he wants all the time. Choose a card to return to your opponent's hand. Okay, you can have this. If we're going to blow it up. What the fuck? It does something else! Okay, boys. I should have read it, I suppose. Okay, boys. I'm starting to see that I might end up with a bit of 8s. But don't tell anybody. I might die, you know, looking at this. I might very well end up dead, boys. So what do I want to grab? I think I'm going to die. I don't think there's any way not to die, honestly. So then why, Georgia? Yeah, you're right. Why did I do that, boy? Shh. Why did I do that, indeed? Okay, that's your removal, boy. Okay, I forgot about this. I'll pretend like that was part of the plan the whole time, boys. I'll pretend like that was part of the plan the whole time. That's fine. Shall I leave it in the grave? But for what, boys? Am I really going to die to a 3-2 flyer that does nothing? It does look like I might, boys. Okay. So this thing, choose up to 2 creatures. An opponent chooses one of them. Return that card to your hand. Return the other one to the field. That's pretty good for a flashback as well. Isn't it, boys? That's pretty fucking good memes. Alright, so I can't play this anymore. Because I'll die. I don't care. I mean, I'm going to die anyway. That's... I mean, it gets rid of this, I suppose. Okay, boys. So, does this give somebody else haste? Whenever another non-token creature enters the field. Okay, so we got a 1-turner. We got an Anthea Turner, boys. We got a Tina Turners. But are we gonna get 8? Is the question. Can Anthea Tina McTurner give us all 8s, boys? So, I don't know how I can get out of this. So I can't block this. All the 1/1s can't block all the boys. Okay, lads. I do think that's a bit of a GG. Has it got vigilance? It does have vigilance, and that's something. Has that got vigilance now? It does as well. Okay, boys. Okay, Lange. Let's see if this guy can't crackety matter with some age. I mean, I can easily do the blocks there, boys. Alright. Okay, so I die in the air to everybody's mum. I think I just gotta do this and die of AIDS, Lance. Oh, that's a food. That's a food, boys. Okay. So if he's drawn a creature, he can win. If he draws... Oh, as long as it can fly. Unless this makes it fly. It gains haste, but not flight, boys. It just gains haste. We might be able to squeak a bitch on the tubes, Lance. Oh, he's had a little pause. No, it's gone as well, boys. It was 8. It was 4 lands in a row for the lad. He must be spitting AIDS. Unbelievable memes. Unbelievable stuff, lads. Unbelievable. You got a feel for the boy. Apart from the fact he gave Wizards £25 for nothing. But apart from that, you do have to say he got absolutely whiz-banged. Absolutely whiz-banged out of his ass. Boys, absolute incredible game of Mudging. I mean, if I had lost that, I would just delete the video, obviously, because it would have been boring. But because I won that, the game, it was exactly the same. If that guy top-decked a 3/3 flyer, I would have died. But he didn't, which means that whole game was great. And everything we spoke about during that game would have been worth it. But if he did kill me, in the bin, everything was boring, no need to learn anything. GG's X-fucking quack W's. Boys. Alright, I think this is the last cube we can do. Because it's getting close to the end of the age. But I've had a nice time. Boys. I've had a nice time. He did use Bolt on your commander when you were on 5 life. I mean, nobody thinks long term. We're all just trying to have fun. But you are correct. You are correct in that he could have won. But then at the same time, if he left my commander on the field, could I have milled enough to make Westvale Abbey again? It's possible. It's possible, boys. I mean, if you can't know that. I think he probably made the right decision based on the statistics. Like, he drew 5 lands off the top, and he just needed 1 lad who was flying, probably. But it is Mudging. It is Mudging. Alright, what are we doing? We're gonna go mono green, boys, for the memes. You know how much fun I've had mono greening my balls and losing immediately. I tell you the reason why I think mono green can't work. They're all in the same pack. But boys, the quicker we lose, the quicker we can do another one, and I'm up for it. I'm up for it, boys. You know what? Nissa's the one. If we're only playing Forest, we'll take this. I know Elvish Mystic is not going to come back. But if I'm only playing Nissa's, we'll take everything else that makes mana. Okay, boys. Okay, forgive me. Lads. Forgive me and my aids. But this is also for you, boys. 2 shit cubes are better than 1 shit cube. Is that not the case? Or 2 shit cubes better than 1 good cube. I don't want to hear a word about it otherwise. The ads are crazy, and I can only apologize, boys. They are literally set to 0 ads. Never mind. Mad Cookie says he couldn't give it haste because Olivia needs you to discard a card. Well, I have to admit that I didn't read that. No, I've never played against Olivia, sorry. I can't even get the name right. I don't think I've ever played against that. And that's why I thought it was easy quacks, boys. Because it was easy quacks. So how does it work? I'm not going to bring it up because typing in cards, you just never know what you're going to see. Like the first result might be Talia Vess with her fucking knockers out, and then I'll get banned. Then I'll get banned, boys. You would expect if you type in Olivia Magic that the card Olivia in Magic would appear. But we live in strange times, boys. Choose 1. Fight spell. Put 2 counters on a creature. You look at the top 3 cards of your library, may reveal a creature from among them. What do you think? Either of these coming back? Either of these even playable? We'll take this because it's a creature. But I wouldn't be surprised if we did end up with a bit of AIDS, boys. Alright, Chariot is pretty good. But are we just going in all in on the ramp? Whenever you cast a creature spell that doesn't share a creature type with a creature in your library, draw a card. That is pretty good. That's a pretty good additional bonus. But the Chariot is crazy beats. I genuinely don't know. What do you think, boys? The fact that this lets you draw cards, like everything's going to be different, right? I suppose that's a human. That's a druid. Well, I've only got 2 boys, to be honest. Well, too late now. Night Pack, Storm My Boobs. Storm My Boobs always comes back, but I mean, I can see it being taken because everything else is a bit harsh, but I think creatures are good. Alright, Mishra's Bubbles. Sacrifice this, look at the top card of target. I'll take it because I'm literally playing mono green. Lotus Cobra, pretty good. Pretty good, boys. That's a surprise. I guess everyone's smart enough not to do this. Oh, look at all these sexy boys. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, if you get 3 packs, you get 3 shits. You know? I also need some fat... Oh, we should play lads, right? If you got crater shits, we need lads. So I think I made the right choice somewhere. Alright, I mean, in an emergency, we could play red as well. But it's not what I want to do. Mad Cookie says, basically, when a creature enters, Olivia lets you discard a card. Oh, he needs to discard a card. I see. Alright, so he was pretty... Yeah, he was... It wasn't about lads. But drawing 5 lands is still also something that would, you know, cause a bit of age. But at the same time, boys, he did give Wizards £25 for this game. And once you do that, I think all integrity goes in the bin. Hey! Unbelievable scenes! I guess nobody's green. Well, there's... Yeah, but I do, so I guess we're playing this.
Watch out. These woods.
Watch out. Beetles about, boys. Okay, I mean, there's just not a lot. There's not a lot if you're trying to force one colour. When it enters the battlefield, make some mishras, boys. Okay. I can see the appeal now of just playing one-note Charlie Mumbler decks. Because it's just so easy, boys. Let me just grab a card. I'm going to play every card as it's drawn. I haven't got any fight spells or rubber decks. And I'm going to have a good wank. Easy, boys. Titan, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, we need a big lad. We need a big lad to pay for these big boys. Clearly. I can't believe this came back. It must mean no one's playing green, and still there are no green cards to be had. So Hedron or Leia? They're both good. They're both good, boys. I think this might come back the way things have been going. Okay, that's probably good enough, boys, for the beams.
Not to brag, but my friend's kind of a big deal.
Okay. Hey, boys, you got enough beef? We got enough beef, lads. So, the problem is, as you can see, I can't do anything except dump my hand. If somebody plays a Ragavan, I'm dead. If someone blows up all of the boys, dead. If someone counters some boys, dead. If someone attacks me on turn 2, dead. But if someone just is playing 5 colours and they get mana screwed and they miss all their drops, well then we got a chance, boys. If somebody can't cast a single spell, then it might be time to slap a bitch on the tubes. Lads. Boys. So someone give me more of an update on this CG Beebler stuff. Because I do like speculating. But I think, honestly, he's probably just pulling a merchant. He's probably like, I've hated Magic for a long time, but it pays. He's a former business owner. He used to run his own t-shirt company or clothing shit, whatever he did. I remember him saying he had 11 employees, and that's not nothing. He had to fire them all to become a full whiz-bangs boy. Puberbolt. I think Karuga is fine. So he knows what it is, boys, to work. And I wouldn't be surprised if the crux of it is he has not enjoyed being a pro at this shit in a long time. And he's happy to just go part-time. Like, you know, I'll do a draft or when my wife's at the shops. I'll talk about some shit. I'll do a cube when a cube's on. I'll do a brawl when I gotta take my dog to the vet later. That kind of shit. But, you know, how's that any different, really, than just now, except turning up every day? It's just pumping that shit content out all the time. Merchant couldn't do it. Merchant couldn't do it after he said it was his dream job and he had scaled his life down to 25 minutes a day, and still he walked away. And that man made probably more money than the lad CG Beebles. He still walked away, boys, from being a memer. I never thought I would ever say anything close to you gotta respect Merchy boys, but maybe you do, lads. Maybe you do have to look at the Merchy fats and say, he wanted out of this shit life and he took it. There was no amount of money that could keep him pretending he was going to lose £2 to an audience of dipshits. But then at the same time, you have to assume that keeping it stuffed in how much AIDS this game is must cause something. Ulcers, mental anguish, a Bongler fixation, and obviously AIDS. But in the end, boys, who can ever be sure? So, Pelt Collector or Llanowar Elf? We'll take a Llanowar Elf. Oh, how about Golos, boys? Nah, Golos can't do shit. Alright, boys. I mean, I think this is looking good. For a deck that I don't give a fuck about, we will sheesh, boys. Mad Cookie said, I watched some 10-minute, too long, couldn't be asked. He won't do standard videos every day, but every other day. Alright, well that's hardly breaking news. I mean, I didn't think he did videos every day anyway. And where did this $1 million talk come from? Him just saying he's earned enough that he doesn't need to fart out a shit video now. He doesn't need to stream from holiday or something. Either way, the man's put in the shift. But, boys, it was always on the cards that the shift in actual video dynamics moved away from how am I going to genuinely get better? How am I going to finally win an arena open? How am I going to diddly-dee a fiddly-dee? Into, guys, it's me! I'm going to go play with Alias AIDS, play a fake game of Commander. Lol memes. Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck is... I mean, we're all... I mean, he's 6 years old. And this dojo bullshit talk... I don't know, boys. I don't know. The whole thing was a load of old tits. But if I'm going to watch someone, it probably would still be him. 12 ledge. I think that's enough lads. Yeah, we'll take a reclamation, boy. Just to make sure I don't get quashed. But whatever. Hey! Boys, now we're fucking cracking the matters. Now we're cracking these matters, boys. I don't know about you, but that was a very, very good bit of memes. One anus stone or a thrag bags. I think it might be this. Oh, no, gaining some life. Gaining some life. But what's going to come back? It looks like no one's playing mono green, right? So that's the only reason you'd play this. But then it's probably the only reason you play this. I don't know, boys. Let's grab a Power Stone. Nope, let's grab a Thragtusk. Fuck it. Okay. Alright, now I regret it. Now I regret it, boys. I wish I had that other thing. But I suppose we got two of these. And it might come back. You do never know, boys. You do never know how things will go. Unless you're God. In which case he's like, yeah, I meant for everything to be like this. I meant for everybody to have each. It was memes. It was memes. Alright, we can do some... we gotta actually do some pruning now. It's not just a case of play every card that you have. We will have to look into how to get age, boys. So it's a shame it wasn't in the cube. The Yggdrasil land that turns all your lands every colour, because that could have been H. I'm not paying a 4 mana 3-bitch. I also don't think we'll play this in any context. Caravan? Alright, I mean that's not nothing. It's not great. I think Worn Power Stone is better than that for this deck. But we'll see. Alright, mono red or whatever. Red was open. So I could have been green red and I could have cracked the matter, boys. But I don't want to. I want to. Oh my days, look how open red was. Incredible scenes. Okay, let's. I mean, I could play red. But we could play... Look at all these beautiful boys. Look at all these beautiful boys, lads. Glory Hole Beringer, Lightning Pubes. I could splash red and just play these. Look at these boys! Devil's Pubes, Inferno Boy, Glory Boy. I don't know, boys. Those are fucking lads. Those are lads. I do want to try a mono shit state, though. So I don't think we need Baublage. Look at the top card of target player's library. Draw a card at the beginning of that next upkeep. So it's just 0 mana, draw a card. Is that anything? I've never played this. Not that I've never seen it. I have seen it. Is this actually really good? Because it's nothing to cast and nothing to use. I might even play this in the Myco Tyrant deck for that reason. I don't know. I think it maybe should go in that deck. Alright. I only need to do 3 cuts though. So let's have a look at the curve. 1, 5, 4, 6. 4, 6. So we need to lose 2 4s and a 6, I think, just based on the number wangs. So 2 4s, Oddity, or an Ambusher. I mean, they're both good. Oh, Foundry bollocks can probably go. Yeah. Vorinclex. I mean, this doesn't give me the horn generally, but it is found with Storm the Festival, boys. Craterbangs. Is Craterbangs a bit too AIDS? I think Emrakul is only getting cast if I actually hit 13 lands. Because there's not much to go in the grave. 16 lands is enough for crater shits. I'm going to drop that off. Cogler's good. Titan obviously is perfect. I think Storm the Shits is still good. I think Titan is okay, boys. Karuga's fine, Vorinclex fine, Thragbag's fine, Nissa's good. Keeping these. I think Oddity or Ambusher is it. Which is the shits, boys? Oddity? Yeah, fuck it. Alright, boys, that's 40 cards. Easy GG's. Everybody's gonna have a wonderful time. And at the end of the day, we will all say GG's XD's. And then do another cube. I can then complain about something else. I also don't know if I do have enough salt in my balls for another cube. Okay, I think we keep this, because no matter what this guy's doing, I should be able to gain fire, as long as he's not blue-white. If he's blue-white, I'm literally calling the police. Oh, no. Could be, boys. Could be. Okay, if he's mono-white, then I feel a lot better. Okay, no plays. That's not good. Okay, boys. I want to see a no lands or another planes. Okay. Okay, boys. We're doodles. Okay, boys. Skip up a doop a beep a dubba dee deeps. Boys. Alright, we're going Hedron Archive, Storm the Shits. We're not playing Thragtusk until it's an emergency. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. So we got the match down between two dipshits. Mono twats versus mono pews. And I don't know about you, boys, but it is indeed a load of old pubes. Alright, yeah. I don't know. 5 and then 6? Okay. We'll just do the storm and hopefully get Nissa. And then Nissa can take care of the rest. Agreed, boys! Of course it's agreed.
We must protect.
How could it not be agreed, boys? I suppose he could have the other massive... No, this is not great. We might be in for a bollocking, boys. We might be in for a Billy Bollocksteins. Another good draw. Okay. Ladder mob, wanks. What could this get me? Hey, boys. Jibbly wabbler, squibbly dabbler. Hey, boys. I must be able to win with a crate of bangs before I get killed. I think that's probably what I should be looking to do. Agreed, boys. Or I could Titan of Industry, blow this up, make a 4-4, and then crate of shits. We got options, boys, and I'm gonna fuck it up. Whatever the solution is, I won't be finding it. I can guarantee you. But you know what? I think I'm right. I think we're gonna go Time Wank, and then Titan, and then Crater Bollocks. Because I think there's a huge chance I might get run over. Where Fox Body Boy? Alright, what do I take? 3, 6, 7, 8. I don't think that's enough now. I don't know, boys. If he doesn't have a land, we have a chance. Alright, okay, boys. Okay, boys, we got a chance. But we are going to have to Rampage Jackson. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I still think I might end up dead, though. Boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Oh, shit, Lynch. It does smell like I'm gonna be dead. Does smell like I'm gonna be dead, boys. Alright. Don't die this turn, and we might be able to get away with a bunch of each. Everyone's got to do their duty to God and to the Queen and do the blokes. And if they die to a blokes, then they died. But unbelievable people, lads, we will have to seize. The reason why I blew up the thing is because if he plays a land that puts a counter, then I lose more than the 5 life that I gain. That's what I thought anyway.
May your blade strike true.
But you are free to see things differently, boys. That's still okay. I think we can do the blokes. And not... Oh no, that's not okay, is it? I think I might be dead. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. What do you think here, boys? I'm going to say no blokes and hope there's no Pompidos. Okay, boys. I don't know if we can win, but we're going to give it a try. Boys, we're going to have to see how it goes. No, I could have played this as well. That was a fucking mistake. Whoops. Whoopsie doodles, boys. I don't know about you, but I just did a whoopsie doodles. So is all other creatures get haste? No. But they would have all got an additional 1. They would have all got an additional 1, boys. Oh man, the fact that that guy's got reach might be the big deal. The fact the guy's got reach might get me out of the means. Good hand though, right? Good hand though, boys. So what does the boy got? Can he remove a Vorinclex and win easily? He can. Oh. No, maybe not. Maybe not, boys. Maybe not, boys. Okay, that's a lot of lads.
Guards, to me.
Nah, I'm dead as well. I can't run through this again. So that's useless. Reclamation Sage is shit. That's also a load of shit.
We will not fail.
Oh, fucking AIDS! I could have blown this up. And I might have won. Never mind, boys. What a fucking balls up. What a balls up, eh? Also, we got an early GG because the man's a virgin. But never mind, boys. We did end up dying of AIDS. So if I'd blown this up, I would have won, I think. What a fucking catastrophe. But I mean, that was more magic than than I was expecting from Mono v Mono. But I tell you what I was expecting, an early GG virgin. Because this is magic, boys. And if there's one thing I know about magic, it's that this game is only for bonglers, charlatans, grifters, and virgins. Maybe sprinkle in some pussies as well. I think Pussy Kenobi is more of a pussy than anything else. So again, I've got no plays till 3, despite 40% of the deck being 2 mana. I don't know about you, boys. I'm starting to feel like I've got AIDS. I'm starting to feel a little bit like I'm gonna come down with an AIDS. I definitely can't keep this. If this guy is anything, I'll die. If he's blue-white control, I'll have no pressure or anything. If he's mono-red, I'll be dead. If he's aggro, I'll get run over. You see what I mean, boys? I think it is pretty bollocks. Alright, while this guy figures out... Oh, he's alive. Oh my god, I've got AIDS, boys! And he was mono-red. Boys, I don't know why I do this to myself. How is it that I know someone's mono on turn 1? Again, it's so fucking fake. I never drew an elf that whole match. Cheeks. Alright, that's true, boys. Alright, I'm dead. Probably. I'm dead, probably. Let's see how our boy's getting on. Make me feel better to see this guy earn $100.
After, I mean, holy shit.
He did. He did, boys. Some fucking dweeb gave him 100 beans. I don't know about you, but that is classic Magic the Gathering. That is a classic game of Magic the Pudding, boys. So, I need this guy to tap out and then just spontaneously combust, and then we might have a chance. He's got to fucking hurry up, though. Otherwise, I might die of AIDS. Alright, well, at least we get this. Oh no, we'll get Garrick out. We'll get Garrick out. Hope he doesn't have any mana. Is he a full-on spaz bucket, boys? Alright. So it is a control deck, so it's extremely fortunate that I missed 15 miniature boys. Fuck this indeed.
I hunt bigger game.
Fuck this indeed.
This is my territory, don't you think?
Fuck this indeed. You heard him say it, boys, because it is a bit of a fuck this indeed game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he threw away a cyclonic rift. Well, I can't really beat that. Isn't that beautiful stuff, boys? I suppose Vorinclex is not nothing. I should stop being such a DSP defeatist. But we shall see. So, speaking of Dark Side aids, earlier, if you were wondering, like, another aspect to it is his begging. Like I said, he's the worst streamer who ever lived. But people line up to throw money at him. 270 viewers, $150 twice a day is what he wants. And I don't know about you boys, he's probably the best streamer who ever lived. Or something. Probably the skibbity-diddly. Sacrifice a creature. If you do something else. These are 1/1s. I thought they were 3/3s. Okay, boys, that might be a bit more of a problem. That might be a problem shit in the problem hole, but we will do what we can, boys. So he must have time warp. There's no way you're ditching this. And he is an incredibly slow bitch, which is obviously wonderful stuff. Yes, this is your boy. He's right there. These are your lands. This is a treasure map. These are your cards. Time to think, boys. Glory Muffbringer. Okay, Lance. So Garrick is going to die. But I can do some solid blocking. I can kill both of these boys. I can kill both these boys, Lance. Alright, we'll kill the glory wanks. Maybe. Okay, I can see why he spent so much time thinking, boys. That was a play of a moron. Sacrifice a creature. If you do, search a library for a creature, reveal it, put it into your hand. Alright, that's not what we're doing.
Kill or be killed.
Okay, boys, let's see if we can't rub our pubes. So what does this even do? Mill 10. In a draft, that's pretty risky. Put up to 2 creature cards from among them onto the field. That's not bad though, boys. Distribute 7 1/1s, that's pretty solid. Until end of turn, creatures you control fight someone else. Alright, that might be worth it then. We'll see, boys. We will see. And we will also die of AIDS once the time comes. Lads. Boys. Shark Typhoon, hard cast, incredible scenes. Okay, boys. I should have plussed this first.
There are some things that cannot hope I'm not ruining your little camping trip.
Alright, boys. I don't know. That seems like it's pretty good, though. Boys, who would have ever seen that coming? Unbelievable scenes. Incroyable levels of magical gathering. Boys, I know everybody here is thinking, Cheeks, How can we see more Phoenix Wright massive maps? And I just don't know, boys. I just don't know. But I do know this. Slap a bitch on the tubes. Alright, hopefully I get to go first, and there's some sign of a fucking elf. No! It's so fake! I haven't had a card less than 3 mana once! Why? It's fucking fake pussy shit game. Oh my days, boys. Ski-deedle-beedles. This looks like a mono red's cunt. This has got all the hallmarks of a mono red bitch, boys. So, the haste guy who shuffles 50 lightning bolts. No! He's 3 colors, boys. Who would have ever believed that? Am I gonna get mana tithed? Not yet, boys.
Why do I like dragons? Well, just can't help myself.
Not yet, boys. There is time to... 5 color memers! I didn't see that coming at all. Anyone plays a mount in turn 1, I'm instantly calling them cunts. That's how the game goes. But that is a shock, boys. We are in a bit of a game of magic. Okay, we're gonna have to just hope that he doesn't play counter raids.
The ocean surges, life thrives.
Together, we will prevail.
Alright, boys, what have we got here?
The land shall conquer you.
What have we got here, boys? I need to... Now I'll draw an elf. How much do you reckon I'll draw an elf in a minute? How much do you reckon I'll get AIDS in a fucking shakanaboodle squeebly bubble, boys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana in a 5-color deck. This is not good memes, boys. This is the opposite of good memes. This is catastrophic exchange. Anguished Unmaking. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Fades.
And what else? Nothing, but that's a good draw, boys. That does give me a bit of the horn. Fucking hell. What can you do? What can ever be done, boys? Quintorious bum chops, eh? But what have we got except Quintorious shit plops? I could play the key, actually. I don't think so, though. Good draws. That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good, boys. Everybody calm down. I wonder if playing 17 lands is too many lands. But then all the pros say you gotta hit your lands, otherwise you'll end up dead of AIDS, boys. And nobody wants to be dead of AIDS, do they, boys?
Kneel before the Emperor of Kamigawa.
So does the Titan die anyway? That's a fucking load of old tits. Oh, bolus! Oh, you can't get a land, surely. Nope. You can. It's easy. It's easy, boys. There's no way there are enough planeswalkers to make this deck work, surely. Well, I guess we'll see, boys. I guess we shall see. That's a shame as well. That's a good draw. So, am I going to try and flip this thing? I think I am. I think it, like, what am I doing otherwise? 5, 6, well, I haven't got enough mana, so don't worry about it. Alright, well now I do have enough mana. But I'll have to play this and, you know, figure out. So hopefully this can get me Wrath of God. You never know, boy. I mean, they're all pretty good. They're all pretty useful, boys. But we'll see. What's the one that's got me 55 times? The 6 mana counterspell that copies your balls. That's got me every single time. But I guess not this time, boys. This time we do have age. This time age has been confined. Although everything here is bollocks. Yeah, everything's bollocks. Oh, I could have taken the Doomblade and then killed this. Okay, boys. I apologize. I did end up with AIDS. I should have taken the Doom shits, lads. Boys, I should have taken the Doom shits. I mean, I'm never getting out of this. Not with this hand. Alright, one more of this bollocks, and we can get out. We can get out of the fake game that is 0, 1, and 2 drops in any match, because this is just so real. Everyone knows the shuffler works perfectly, boys. That's why everyone who is saying that shit gives wizards 20 fucking million beans for fuck all. So they can carry on crying, but secretly have AIDS. Hey, boys, unbelievable. Unbelievable memes. I just shit my pants, lads. Boys, my pants have split in 2, but that's why, because it's just more fake fucking gibberish. Well, maybe we can get to Primeval Titan before we get AIDS. But who can be sure, boys? Who can be sure? All I know is that I've got AIDS, and I fucking love it. Fucking love having AIDS, boys. So what does this do? Creature spells cost 1 less to cast. That's pretty useful, boys. Can't deny the nice hobbity-deedle-a-buddeedle mushmeebles there, boys. Can't deny that that has given me a moderately tingly penis. But it won't work. Oh yeah, it won't work now. Ooh, he's changed his tune, boys. Money well spent, you fucking dumb whore. Money well spent, boys. So what does this even do? Remove an oil counter against Vigilance Menace. Remove 2, it gets fucking AIDS. I don't care. Whatever. Deedle-dee, boys. So what does this do? Sacrifice this, create a 2/2 wolf only during your turn. Boys, isn't that incredible scenes? Keep Forever says, I got laid off from my tech job. Anyone want free feet pics? I mean, boys, is that giving you the horn? Anybody want one of those? Or 2 of those? Or whatever the fuck aids? What's the ability on this? Nothing. We're playing a virgin, boys. We are playing a bit of a virgin. That's what I like to sheesh. Oh, I shouldn't have attacked with this. It doesn't do anything. Whoops. Yeah, shouldn't have attacked with that ambusher. Never mind though, eh, boys? So what do I want? A shield token, you think? I think so. And a rhino, of course. I think that's what we'll go for, boys. So who wants some feet pics, boys? Who wants some age to go with their aids? It's got reach. It does have reach. That's pretty useful, boys. We'll hold Reclamate. Oh, I don't need this anymore. Okay, boys. I guess we gotta just hold our dicks and hope for crater bangs, boys. At the beginning of each upkeep, if a player casts 2 or more spells, transform this. So I need to just look for crater bangs. Boring clicks as easy memes, boys. Lotus Cobois. What are you doing? What's he up to, boys? He's up to 8. Do some more emotes, you fucking bitch. Do some more fucking emotes. This is a tough one. Actually, boys, it was kind of easy. Do some emotes, you pussy! Fucking get out of here, you cunt! Fucking bitches, boys. I fucking love this game. I fucking love this community. If there's one thing I know, it's Reich and Beige. Khan Reforged. How many times is this guy gonna get blown up or stuck in place and come back? Or have his head chopped off or fuck knows what? Power and toughness are each equal to the greatest mana value among artifacts you control. At the beginning of your upkeep, add colorless for each artifact you control. This mana can't be spent to cast non-artifacts. Until end of turn, you don't lose this mana as steps and phases end. Okay, boys, I can see why I've never seen that bollocks. At least he conceded promptly, says Keep Forever. I suppose so. I suppose so. But, I mean, that's the very least. Again, no spells till turn 3. It's so fake. It's so fake, boys. I don't think I can mulligan this one. Okay, boys. This is good draws, good draws. I mean, I'm going to play Vorinclex instead of Nissa, I think.
Great day to fight.
I don't know. I mean, Nissa's going to survive, surely. I mean, we'll have a fucking think about it. Yeah, alright, this guy looks like he might be aggro, so Nissa is probably stronger. Well, there's no probably about it. This guy's gone full aggro, boys. Yeah, you're probably not going to wear this down. Okay, boys. This is such fucking gibberish sometimes. Like, what can you do?
Let's get moving.
Power surges through these lands. Harness the elements.
So if Nissa gets quacked, I'm pretty much dead. And in the last game that I played Nissa, it got quacked. And I died. So, I guess we'll see, boys. I guess we will see. I also didn't realize he could just kill the forest and quack Nissa. Alright, that's fairly fortunate for me, so I can't block that. Oh, Nissa's still dead, because it's 8. Never mind. Never mind, boys. He was just incredibly good at magic.
The land will not forsake you.
Good time for an elf, boys.
I love to make a splash.
Alright, Thragtusk isn't the shits. Okay, we'll see what we got here, boys. We'll see what we've got here, but I do feel like I'm gonna get AIDS. But I fucking love having AIDS. Yeah, I can't do another cube, it's too late. So I don't know if you want to see some more Brawl, if anybody wants a game, or anything in between, boys. We could crackety matters, depending on how much AIDS we have in our penis. This guy was just far too fucking good at magics for me. Far too good, boys. Yeah, I don't want to... Well, I mean, this is basically the last day of Cube, and I can see why I always fucking complain. I can see why I always get age, boys. Maybe I should have played the Lanoir Wank. You know, I can't really block this. Maybe I can, who knows. Yeah, he's got to just keep attacking. But I'm on 22. If he keeps attacking and quacking me, then maybe he can wear my arse out. What can I draw? A Titan is good for the 5 life. I think I need 5 life this time. Anyway, boys, I guess we'll see. Alright, are we double blocking? Alright, I'll double block this Sedgemoor bitch, maybe. Alright, somebody has to die. Or at least attempt. An attempt must be made, Lance. So I could play Karuga, but I get nothing out of it. I think I should hold on to it a bit more. I want to draw some willies. Boys. End step, Tenacious Underdog. Absolute classic memes. Ambushers. Yeah, okay, we'll try and ambush somebody. The reason why I didn't play... Does this only do damage to me? No, it does any target. That's why I didn't play these boys. Okay, boys? Just so we all club little skibabadoodles, boys. Keep for it. Whoops. I was just about to read the thing and I got an ad. Perfect timing, oh boys. But it was for Just Eat, which I'm on board for. I'm always up for eating. I'm headed to Lisbon, Portugal this month. First time in Europe in 13 years. I have never been to the Portuguese. I have never been to El Portugueso, boys. Oh man, this guy was fucking crazy cautious. Okay, he's probably got enough in the bank, though, to catch each. Yep, that's a good draw. Okay, boys, I think that that's probably GG's. So, kill this, play this, I take one of some shit, and I'm probably dead. Probably dead, boys. We had a wonderful time. I drew so much fucking fake dog shit that I cannot deny I feel like this game is fake. 4 or 5 games. The first spell was a 3-mana every time. And I don't know much about much, boys, but I know what it smells like to have age. And that's what I have, boys. Oh, he didn't do the thing. So if I top deck Crater Bangs, hey, lovely stuff. Lovely stuff, boys. I fucking love it. I love a good bit of draws. Alright, that's enough of this shit. I'm not doing another cube. That's the end. And I know that I spoke highly of it for a long time, but it's really black or bust. Just like what Gabby Sparks used to say at college, from what I understand, boys. So what's the time? Nearly 6. 6 o'clock I'll be gone. So we'll play a couple more of this because it's new and I kind of like it. And we shall see how it goes, boys. We shall see how it plays out. And then we'll say GG's. Oh, man. Another work week, though. Another work week. Are we all ready for that, boys? I suppose... Fuck it. Boys. So Tiamat is probably dragons. You know what? I'm going to give it a try. 5 color does often give me the 8s, boys. That is not a surprise. But it's possibly still full of dragons. Let me see how it actually works. When it enters the battlefield, if you cast it, search your library. Oh, search your library. Not even the top 5. Okay, I see why this is unaidable. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's just gonna be fucking the usual. It's gonna be big, beefy ramp. Everyone dies of AIDS. GG's XD's. It's not gonna... I need to stop talking, boys. It's gonna be shit. The end. It's gonna be fucking shit. The end. So, Chord of Calling, old sacrifice a creature. Alright, I mean, I get to mill 1 then. I suppose that's something. I suppose there's a bit of something, boys. Okay, this guy's already up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so you could just cast this, and then that's probably that. And I don't know about you boys, but fuck your mum. So, I don't know what I can do this for. For AIDS, probably. For age, boys. There's no way that you're blocking this anyway. He'll block this. What's the risk? The risk is having H, boys. I don't even know. It made a sound. No, the blue lines have disappeared again. Fucking horse shit. The blue lines have once again disappeared, boys. We are in a bit of a state of H. But we love a magic. Oh, he missed the land drop. That's a bit of a catastrophe, boys. Let me see. At the beginning of your end step. Okay. So I pretty much have to win this turn, I feel like. So I can Chord of Calling for how much? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 means. Alright. How can we do a bit of the fucking 8s, boys? How can we do a bit of 8s? I don't think 8 is the right number. I think 6 is the right number. I don't want to tap this, please. Oh, fuck your mum in the tits. I think Silverback's the way. But I can't cast another creature, so fuck your mum. Where's my boy? Okay, Lance. I still feel like I'm going to end up with a spot of 8s. But we shall certainly see. So, Westvale Abbey's on board, but he has white land and a key to the age. So this is Wrath of God. Yep. What a surprise, boys. It was tiresome fucking jizz the whole time. What a load of bollocks, boys. What a load of bollocks. Alright, commit to memory means all of this is pointless, but never mind. See, this is the kind of aids that is the reason I don't want to play against 5 colors. This guy is a dinosaur, dragons, but you still have everything. Green ramp, counter spells, shuffly aids. It's just all too much for a one-on-one. And I don't know about you boys, but I fucking love the magic. At least we get to see what he's got. Yeah, it's what a surprise. It's just all fucking 8s. I don't know, boys. It's almost like I was right the whole time, boys. It's almost like having 8s was indeed worth having 8s. So commit to memory does exactly what? Each player shuffles their hand and grave into their library and then draws 7. I guess I'll have to take 7 then, boys. I don't think there's any reason for that now. So we'll keep Bloodstained Maya for when it makes a difference, and then we might catch H. Lance, we might catch a bit of H. But we will have to see. It will be wonderful H, boys. It will be a bit of a bubbly-doo, or bubbly-dee jibsy shits, or something, boys. What am I doing? Alright, don't want to waste any more time. Lynch. Bursky says he finally caught the cheeks live, boys. Well, it is earlier than usual. It is earlier than usual, and I am up for cracking the matters. Alright, so we got a Wrath. We got a Wrath of AIDS, which is always good memes, boys. It's the fact that you search the library. It's like, even now I'm thinking, okay, you look at the top 7. No! Grab all of your boys. Boys, I don't know about you, but that's fucking stupid. Yeah, also grab cast cards from your grave load of shit too. I'm not playing against this again. Boys, I'm just not. It's so fucking boring. Everybody's a fucking limp dick AIDS palm pussy AIDS bollocks or something. And I'm tired of dying of age, boys. Hurry up! You fucking spunk. Oh, my days, boys. Yeah. I mean, there's a reason 5 color is always on the get fucked list. And this is why. Oh, boys. Oh, you fucking shit game! Well, that was how we would have won this. But, you know, the game wanted to be fucking stupid bitch bollocks. I could definitely have had enough number wangs for this. Maybe. Maybe, boys. So, let's see. I don't think anything here kills me unless it has haste. But he is gonna be... So, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So, I'm taking 13 at least. But then I might be able to get age, boys. We will have to sheesh. Hey, boys. I mean, the plan wasn't to keep that. But, what a fucking age, boys. GG's! My dick fell off, Dad! Yep, I played busted net deck in AIDS. That's how good I am at having a small cock and balls, Dad. Yep, everybody knows 5 colors are for pussies, and that's why I did it. And even more people know doing early GGs means that I got fucked in the arse by my own dad. That's how I know I love Magic the Gathering, boys. Because it's all about having the smallest dick on the block. It's all about the smallest cock on the block, boys. Why wouldn't it be? Alright, GG somehow. GG somehow, boys. When it enters a battlefield, you may return target dragon permanent from your balls. I don't know what this does. I don't know what that does. None of this is GG's in me, boys. That's all I know for sure. Okay, that is a GG's, actually. GG's! I did manage to net deck my penis into a minuscule state. And that is why we love this game. Right, boys? That's why we fucking love this game. Auto dump fucking zero magic pussy. Who also has to be a virgin early GG bitch. I mean, it must be good to know that your opponent doesn't have the colors that can interact to stop combos. Right? Because that way you can finally spunk in your own eye. And really have a good time. Then tell all your mates the next day, oh, I spunked in some filthy twat's face. But it was his own face, boys. It was GG's the whole time. I fucking love this bollocks game. I love it, boys. All right, what are we doing here? Getting AIDS, probably. It does seem the shit of the day, boys. So, this guy is the classic Spunk and Dumps. But we'll see if we can combos. See, this is the thing. This is the thing that I realize, and I'm like, am I the stupid one? I kind of want to make lots of tokens that can't block via, you know, some jibby-jabby AIDS ways, and then razor bollocks. But everyone else is like, well, I don't need to do all of this. I'll just fling 50 boys on the field and then do it anyway. And I have to think, am I the dumb bitch, boys? Am I the stupid bastard wasting his time trying to find intricate ways of getting shit when you could just dump it? This could all just be create 2 tokens. That is probably how I'm supposed to play my jigs, boys. I don't know about you, but I might end up dead of AIDS, boys. Slim says, Des, you see the throwback, the whales all showed up. We did check, Slim. He was on 163 when we last had a look down AIDS Valley. Is that where he still is? Oh, well, that's not that bad. Is that where he still is, boys? Having a wank on the Wanksville? Getting all tarted up like a tarty tart boy? Alright, I'm going to keep this alive for the memes. Or no, I'm not. I'm not, boys. I need to get him as low tokens as possible. It was 160. Is it worth me watching it back? See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, think of all the intricate bullshit I have to go through, mill myself, play creatures that auto-mill. Well, I'm just gonna fling it on the field. Easy fucking age, boys. Why would I go through all of that shit just for the same result when I could have a small deck from the start, boys? I mean, I don't know how to argue with him, to be fair. I don't know how to argue with him, boys. He is just definitely cracking Demeter. I should just play Fling It. Fling your boys. All of this, let me see what I can do shit, for 6 years is still met almost exclusively with the most brain AIDS version of the same thing. And I don't know about you boys, but I fucking died of AIDS. That's why I like the Bolus deck so much, because every game is a game. This is not a game. Neither of us are doing anything. This man is exposing his little dick for nothing. I don't even know why I have age, boys, but it's fucking wonderful. It is fucking wonderful to have this much age in my balls. So I guess the only way I can win is by drawing blow up all the peeps. And even then, he's probably got one of these kind of things, and then I'll just lose. And once again, I'll be shown up, boys, for never mind trying all this bullshit. Why wouldn't you just spunk some token generators? Look how much better he is at understanding magics, boys. Look at the intricacy of having AIDS, boys. Alright. Let's draw blow up all the peeps or die of AIDS. Well, boys, I guess it was dying of AIDS. So what have I got in my bin that can come back? Nobody. That is what I like to see, boys. That is what I like to see, Lance. A boys. Dudes. And his boys can block. My boys can't block. They're that shit. They're that shit. Lads. Boys. Did DSP say anything properly homophobic or out of order? Did he use the F-bomb? I don't mean the word fuck. I mean the other one. All right, massive blocks on the A's cubes. Massive blocks on the puby boys. Down to 6 boys. Oh, what have we got? Oh, well, I could just do this again and have the same amount of boys. He can, boys. That's how good he is at magics. Look, he did it. Incredible ingenuity. That's what makes this game very good, boys. I can only speak for myself when I say GGXD, lads. I can only speak for myself. Oh, that's so close. Oh, maybe if I mill 4, we might be able to slap a bitch on the tube, slatch. Oh, 6. 6 is not enough, but I can blow up all the bitches. Let's start again, lads. So close to being able to grab phase bollocks again. Maybe I should have waited a turn, actually. Maybe I should have waited a turn. Because that way I could have had a wank on my fucking balls or something. So, unlimited mana now for the lad. We shall see what he's got bubbling up in his mum's pantaloons. Uh-huh. Just always the same shit. Always the same losery pussy bollocks. And that's what makes this game fun. That's what makes this game incredibly fun, Lance. Maybe I should have waited a turn, but you could probably tell I'm fully checked out of these kind of games. Go fuck your mum in the tits, you fucking pussy. Such a shit game. I mean, I'm playing a wonky deck. And I just feel like how many games would I concede in a row before I find, like, the same level? And that deck is shit, obviously. If I'm Bubbles, I'm winning that game 100 times. But it's just, it sums up what I want from this game perfectly. If I'm going to play tokens and ramp shits, okay, boys, this should be good memes. If I'm going to play tokens and beats, you better fucking believe. You better believe, lads. It's not going to be, well, how am I going to generate tokens? By flinging every token shits and having a commander that just taps for 18 tokens. But, you want to know what also is classic memes, boys? I guarantee anyone's balls that I'm playing against the person doing the same thing. And by doing the same thing, I mean having AIDS, of course. It is certain to be so, lads. Or my name isn't Shits McGee. So, I mean, this was this deck originally. This was this deck, and it was too shit. It was too shit for my ass. Oh my god. Alright, that was... Okay, I see. I see, boys. Relax. Boys, you weren't relaxed enough. You need to relax your anus, as that guy says on the tubes. So, York Bollocks is actually going to be really good. But not now. I mean, everybody has this straight away when they need it, right? I never get loose to artifacts. Never, boys. Look how good I use magic. Look at the top 3 cards. You may reveal a creature. No, I need lands. Oh, dear. Okay, that's fortunate, I suppose, boys. But blowing this up is just such classic fucking shit. Anyway, that is one of those things you can't do. That's one of those things that just ends up being magic, boys. Alright, okay. Now we might be able, if we try, we might die of AIDS. Pay 1 life, sacrifice a creature. So I gotta kill 3 boys to kill this. I'm doing it though. You better fucking believe I'm doing it. I might actually let this die. No, because I've got 8, boyish. I don't know. Who needs to die, boyish? Is old pube stain actually more important at this stage? Nah, fuck it. Boyish. I can't say for sure which is the best way of doing age. But I do know that I've got 8s. Alright, Yawgmoth does look like it's pretty good. But as you know, I've only played it 50 times. Fucking hell. I guess everyone's really good at Magic, boys. Alright. I mean, that's also dead, though, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so we got a lot of fucking pubes, boys. And I know that we all like a bit of pubes, because it's the memes. Alright, I think I'm just gonna play a lot of this shit. Agreed, lads? I think it should be agreed. Because I have 8s. Alright, that is a perfect setup. That is a perfect setup, boys. I don't even know what that is, boys. It looks like I might have to say GG's, though. Hey, Lance, it was under control. Boys, calm your tits. Okay, boys. I love the magic. Whenever this attacks against Death Touch, what's the other thing? Mill 2. Once during each of your turns you may play a land. How are these guys this good? I mean, I'm the best in the world, but still. This is... Alright, well, I guess he just couldn't catch up with the memes. But that was not a good game either, boys. Don't get confused because I won that it was unbelievable scenes. I mean, it was, but... Just like whenever I played Izoni, remember that Izoni is balls. Boyish, that's why it's not my commander anymore, because it was so unplayably shit. But, on the other hand, hello and welcome to another game of Magic Duels. As you can see, now that Covert Go Blue is not fake retiring, you can watch me make shit videos instead. Okay, sweet! Okay, sweet, boyish. Okay, sweet. Only 9 hours and 50, so it really is the last chance. It really is the last chance, boys, but I do have too much 8s. I think. I did enjoy playing mono green. I wouldn't mind doing drafts non-stop. You know, if they didn't cost money and I lost all my shit all the time. But unfortunately, both those things do actually happen. So we will have to keep an eye on having 8s. Okay, boys, turn 1 classic. Turn 1 classic. Alright, what do I have? Crux of Fate, though. I mean, this guy's on 5 mana already, boys. I guess he was just unbelievably good at Magic. I guess this guy was fucking incredibly good at a game of magic. Oh my days! Well, I don't know. I don't know how you do anything about this. Well, boys, we do have the right spells if we have H. And we certainly have 8. If he doesn't have any more permanents by the time I get to 5 mana, we might be able to slap a bitch. Okay, boys. He might accidentally fall into the pit of shit. Which would be beautiful, boys. It would be beautiful 8s. Boys. Nissa. Okay, boys. These are all fucking rubber dicks. These are all rubber dicks, Lance. What do I want to actually get rid of? I'm going to get rid of this. It seems dumb, but it's the only thing I can't blow up. So I'm probably right, boys. Okay, Lance, squeeze those penises. Oh, man. All that blustery bullshit start, and he might fall off the wagon. All that blustery pubes, boys, and he might fucking fall off the tree of AIDS. But we will have to see. We will have to see, boys. Mono green is fine in a draft, Slim. Anything's okay in a draft. Anything goes, especially AIDS. But I will complain if it goes against me, boys, because that is the kind of lad that I am. Okay, boys, let's see. I mean, I get a 7 mana spell anyway, even if it gets countered. Although they're not very good, are they, boys? Man, I'm fucking really good at this game, Lance. Lance, I'm fucking really good at this game.
Look upon my omnipotence.
You see what I mean about this deck being a real deck? I was so far behind that it looked like I was going to get quacked, and now I have just smashed him. I was throwing my toys all over the place when I only had an elf and then another ramp and then he blew up my shit. I was about ready to smash my dad's balls in. And in the end, I won so smoothly, it's like Gabby Sparks' anal beads. That's what a real deck looks like, boys. And also, it only looks this way because I ended up winning. If I ended up losing, I would have just deleted it and then you can all go eat shit. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. Okay, sweet. Slim, here's some homework for you. Because I know that you're one of the boys. Apparently, Covert Go Blue said he made $1 million last year through ad revenue. And I don't think that that's what he said. I don't think that's what he said. But he's semi-retiring, and obviously he did clickbait AIDS. Hey, boys. He did clickbait AIDS and said he was retiring, which was a lie. But I want to know exactly what he said. Not for any particular reason, just so I could come back here on Wednesday and shout around about something. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. I still can't believe Philbo Baggins made $170 watching himself and just provide nothing, presumably, if Slim is still in the chat, then other than this. Guys, it was different in those times. I can't say cockfag now, but back then it was funny. I didn't know any better because I was only 32 years old. Nobody told me being a homophobic weirdo was wrong, guys. That's true. That's true, boys. Alright, I'll be, again, you know. Guys, I'm just being honest. I wouldn't play this game if I didn't have this. If I can't get some wonky, crazy advantage against 4 or 5 color aids, then I'm never playing. But turn 1 Ragama boys might be enough to persuade me that I want to die of AIDS. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. This isn't... Yeah, I never play against this. Okay, I mean, well, I got a braid to get that guy out of the way. But, boys, we'll see. I don't play against this because it's always the same generic fucking shit aids. And because of that, boys, I like to avoid it. I like a good game of Bojik. But we get more and more autoplay spunk wank decks. And I can only speak for myself, boys, when I can say stop wank spunking your balls. Okay, lads? Okay, sweet. Okay, sweet. But if it wasn't for Ragavan, I'm out. I'm out the door 10 ways from Tuesday. Look at the state of this card. No way it should be able to do all that it does. I'll fucking cultivate it. Yeah, bollocks. Haven't got any blue on the field. Easy shits. The state of this card. Oh, well, we needed to make modern a bit more memeage. You fucking pussies. Boys. You fucking pussies. Still, he's got 5 mana now, so I imagine it should be easy quacks for the boy. I don't think he knows how it works, though, because that was classic memes. That was classic memes, boys. Well, I don't need to know how it works, because I've got to dump 50 cunts on the field. Well, boys, that is how magic works. Or something. That is how we do the magic in a game of magic, boys. Oh, well, what the fuck am I going to do now? My balls are falling off. Well, boys, magic can be a harsh mistress, especially when that mistress is on OnlyFans. And everybody can have a glimpse of her ass. For only $5, boys. But you will be stopping her from committing suicide. So you should feel good about your balls. You should feel good about yourself, Lance. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm wrong there. Slim makes a good point. Yana did indeed probably succumb to the self-muddlage bollocks. There's going to be a Phoenix Wright case. Who killed Yana Amari? And the answer was magic. So, boys, this game was awful, of course. This guy is meandery, butternut squash bollocks. But it just, like, I wouldn't have played any version of this game without this card in my hand. With this card in my hand, I know that this deck spends 4 or 5 turns fucking about. You know, fucking about. Every turn, I get a free card and a free land. And, boys, it's fucking AIDS. Don't think I don't know it's AIDS just because it's in my favor. In that instance, I don't know why that card exists. I don't know why that card exists to the point that I don't know how you play Modern without it. And I know that you could say, well, Modern is super busted because you play 5 mana spells on turn 0 now. And all I can say to that, boys, is I don't even know. We need Alias Aids to do full commentary to explain to me what's happening by way of going, oh, bloobity, bloob, bloob, bloobs. Oh, is anyone got a doggo on the field? Oh, buddy, bubble, bubby, bubbies. Because, boys, that is what I want to see when I'm watching serious magic. I like a nice divide in my life. Entertainment and education. But when it comes to magic, I want them to fuck each other and then have some kind of mutated baby, and that baby to be a moron. A full spaz boy. And then I can slap it up on the tubes or something. Agreed, boys. Of course it eats. So this is probably poison. It's probably poison, Lynch. I don't think it's going to be mono white. I think it's just going to be maybe some proliferate and some other dog shit. I don't know how I'm doing both of these. But we will, hey, boys. I think that's a bit too big. I think that's a bit big, boys. But we'll crackety matchers. We'll crackety matchers by the end of the day, boys. As we always do. I mean, this is a god hand for a full virgie boy. Isn't that right, boys?
I believe
That is God's level of virginities. So I do want to use this. I need this, obviously. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I think it's the wrong time, honestly. I think this is the boy. I have a couple of lands. Disrupt the aids, boys. So I just want lands. No, whatever it is getting pushed to the back. We've got to find some sexy time walks or something.
nothing.
Agreed, boys. Of course, it's probably agreed. We've all got AIDS. So Gideon can get shot by this.
Share in my light.
Share in my fucking pubes, boys. So I'll take 4 damage. Oh, I've already got a poison. I see, boys. I'm trying to keep myself off the poisony boys. What does this do? Look at opponent's hand, choose a card name. He'll choose this because he's scared of having his boys wiped, but it's still going to be big enough. And we'll use big score, I think. What a surprise. I was right, as always, boys. It's like I'm very good at magic or some shit. Alright. Big score's the one. Shall I get rid of the massacre? It feels like it is going to be something I need, though. Yeah, it's going to be something I need. Okay, boys, that's something that we all need. We all need a healthy dose of AIDS. And I don't want to hear another fucking word against whatever the fuck I'm talking about. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet.
Do not frighten me.
Do not look upon my balls and say, hey, didn't you fuck Chandra, but she was gay or something? And all I have to say, boys, is fucking who the hell knows? Who the hell knows what goes on in Magic stories anymore? The one block story is very odd,
I believe
but
you, friend.
I also have age, boys. Okay, so anything that's not premium aids goes straight in the bin. And by premium aids, I mean take an extra turn. Anything beyond take an extra turn can suck on my balls. And Ancestral Recall. Okay, well, there you go. Easy quacks. Easy quacks, boys. I don't know about you. Bubby, bubbly doo, skibbity doo, shit on my dick. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. So he should be able to save one lad, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Or maybe I should kill all the boys first then. You know, and then Gideon gets blown up anyway. I think that's probably smarter. Okay, okay then, fuck it. So if this is 3, would it still work? It would still work. No way of saving anybody. Alright. But it did blow up 2 treasures, so I don't know. It doesn't work that way, son. Doesn't work that way, you silly bitch. Okay, good. He knew. At least he knew. At least he knew, boys. At least he knew he had AIDS the whole time. So Hour of Devastation is still pretty fucking superb. Ancestral Recall. 1 mana instant. Draw 3. I mean, all I know is this definitely should have been put in this game. Right, boys? Everybody knows Oracle of the Alpha was classic magic. And if you think otherwise, you might be the one who has AIDS. He tried his best, boys. He got so far and then got Black Lotus and died of AIDS. Alright, my hand's not perfect though. But this should flip if it doesn't get quacked. And then we've got Sexy Bolus for the meme slange. That's actually useful. Okay, those were pretty good, boys, but you can get fucked, son. Okay, boys, skibaba doodles. I don't know about anybody who likes a good game of magic. GG's, I died. But what if I could get out of it, Dad? GG's, I'm dead. But what, Dad, if I could get out of it? GG's, I died. But let me just carry on and see if I could get out of it, Dad. Dad, I died. But what if I could actually get out of it, Dad? Well, I don't think he will. I think you're gonna die of AIDS. Unbelievable scenes. Incredible levels of Magic the Gathering. Boys, if there's one thing I love about Magic, it's putting down dweeps. It's talking shit about pussies. Boys. Anyway, let's have a quick look on the old wanks. 154. That's, yeah, 277. So nobody wanted to see this. Only iced coffee in for the memes. And all the rest of the scenes. All that talk about copyright DMCAs, though, that's what gives Magic, not Magic, that's what gives Filbo the proper touch of AIDS. You know, you gotta stay away. That's why I never became a restreamer, because it would lead to AIDS, and I only like doling that out. Hey, boys! How about old wobbly breeches for my pirates deck? It's only 2.5 shits, which is almost a whole cube draft. But I would have a wobbly boy. What a deal! Hey! Large. Everybody loves this dog shit. Again, what a bargain. Boys. Staggering size. Never even seen a shit giant growth before. But wouldn't you want to waste some cash, boys? It's 50% off. Incredible deals, boys. Incredible deals. Doing that made me think of the plop coming back. I don't know if any of you boys are into the wrestling, but how about that? How about that, eh? Cody Plops wins the Rumble, and then the next day, the same week, he just says, you know what, bollocks? The Rock can have it. Why wouldn't you just have The Rock win the Rumble? I mean, if anybody says, oh, that wasn't the plan until CM Punk blew out his balls. I mean, you might not know what I'm talking about if you don't like wrestling, but then, you know, what are you going to do, boys? Alright, there's nothing else to see or do. I don't even have any packs to open. Okay, boys, that's the end of this. I'm not doing another Cube. I guess it's over. Everybody knows Cube's the best, so that's why it's only up every 4 months. But I'm sure we'll have Momir Vig on Wednesday, because this game is a fucking embarrassment. Until then, boys, hey, what's going on here? What's going on here? Boys. But before you get too excited, obviously, they made a sexy fuckboy for all the whores, you know? Because Magic is 60% girls, as I'm sure you believe. Anyway, boys, until next time, somebody find out exactly what Covert Go Bollocks has said, because I presume he'll just play 4 times a week instead of 7. You know, a huge loss to the community. Anyway, until next time, boys, I'm sure we'll shatter the matter in Phoenix right, and maybe we'll find out if Dee Vasquez is getting her baps out in court. Until then, GG Shekshadish.